So hello there folks, welcome back to Towns with Charon and Velerious.
Hello everyone.
Hello Velerious. Let's unpause Derpsville and oh yeah, there's Jasmine. Do you remember the last episode? Jasmine, her head fell off.
Yeah.
She seems fine now. She seems fine.
The floor.
Yeah, she's good. I also noticed as I was watching the video back that one of the barbarians actually used the entire stretch of road as he walks past the camera. And Craig Gummersall would like to point out that a merchant came.
Yeah.
And we sold a lot of shit to him and let him go on his way, and he had gold and silver for sale, and we didn't notice. But as I said, to be honest, we're trying to save it for the head crusher as a priority.
Well, we're saving up for anything that's massively powerful. At the moment, gold and silver is more just like luxury items.
Well, no, we will be getting gold because, as I said to him, we haven't forgotten our plan to turn Simon Le Poitevin into like golden armor and a golden axe to turn him into the honeydew dwarf. So that is still a thing we're going to do.
Obviously, at the moment, I mean, plus I'd like to just be saving up quite a bit of money.
At the moment, we are building that bit of road, which I believe we mined. Yeah, we put orders in to mine this entire area of stone.
Should mind that little bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to get that little
really
bit.
Frustrating.
I'm just going to get that little bit. Yeah, which we knew was going to be a huge task anyway, but it will give them the stone that they need to do the road with. And then once the road's done, we're knocking down this hill to build the storeroom, which will be a wooden construction.
The big old wooden storehouse. And
it will be enormous, Velerious, oh my god.
Unfortunately, we also have to store every kind of fire item in there. The fire wands, the fire
Well, luckily
swords.
there are no fire mechanics in version 8, so that's not a problem. So that's the things we want to do. We've just got to leave them to it. So we need something to discuss whilst all this is going on. So how do you fancy North Korea, Velerious? North Korea. Did you hear about what they've done?
I've not. No, I'm barely conscious with the news.
You know who Kim Jong Un is.
Yeah,
the son of Kim Jong Il, who's now the ruler of North Korea since his father died.
The greatest thing is, I only know that from the parody song. Of Gangnam Style.
Well, he's only young. He's probably your age, and he's got all this power all of a sudden, and he's in charge of North Korea. North Korea is a weird place, basically. It's very restrictive. So the people of North Korea don't know that everyone else in the world takes the piss out of Kim Jong-un, for example. And they don't realise that he's a tyrant and that he's oppressing them. It's sort of, they don't know this because all the sort of information, the flow of information is controlled by the state.
Because don't they have caps as well? So they can't go on Google. And
so they probably don't realise how nice the rest of the world is, and a lot of them try and escape to China. But if they get caught, they get dragged back and beaten and tortured and stuff like that. If you commit a crime in Korea against the state, they put you in a massive sort of camp, a bit like a concentration camp, but probably not quite as severe.
Yeah.
But it's not a very nice place, and it's not just you that goes there. Your whole family goes there, and your children, and your children's children. So for 3 generations, you're there. So there's people living in these camps now that are in there because their grandparents did something bad.
Yeah.
Which is a bit harsh. And the whole sort of state is really harsh. But they seem to think they're quite powerful because their leader tells them that they are a military superpower and all this stuff, but they're not. They're obviously hilariously weak, and they rely on China pretty much for everything. They've got massive food shortages. They're constantly getting aid from China. And basically everyone in the world gives them aid to keep their citizens alive. But North Korea doesn't sort of say thanks or anything. What they do is they just kick up a fuss all the time. So recently they've been developing nuclear weapons. They're not great nuclear weapons, but they've done some. And they've been threatening America with them.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, America obviously isn't taking them seriously because, first off, the missiles can't even reach America.
Yeah.
But what they could reach is American bases in other countries. So they could bomb, the American base in China.
Yeah.
Which they're not going to do because China would fucking annihilate them. This is the thing. If they actually do anything, they will just get wiped off the face of the planet because the retaliation would just destroy them. But the people don't know that. The only person who knows that is Kim Jong-il and his advisors. So they have to sort of make these threats. So it's sort of an immense bluffing game that's been going on for ages. And this is their sort of current round. So they're threatening to bomb everyone and blow shit up and everything just because and then the response to this is everyone's like, well, no aid for you this month then, basically. Yeah. So they're getting even more shafted. So sooner or later they got to back down so that people will start sending them food and stuff.
Well, that happened to me on my game of Tropico.
Yeah.
Because I got aid from the USSR and something else.
Yeah.
And basically, when this aid came in, one of the guys that was sending it, because I didn't send him 150 tins of canned fish, he just didn't give me any aid.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's quite
This
harsh
is the
for
thing,
some fish.
because they rely so heavily on the aid, they really can't do anything. So it's like an empty threat.
Oh, God.
It's been a while since we've seen some evil badgers.
We'll let them have whatever they want. Just ignore them.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that can really
Pick up
take
the flower barrels at Ulrich sort them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, it's my chance to shrine.
As I said, there's nothing really that they can do to damage it at this point. The badgers, that is, not the North Koreans. Well, the same situation applies. So basically, I was watching the Vlog Brothers talk about this as well, and they compared North Korea to the typical sort of screaming child.
Yeah.
It's like, sooner or later, they do your head in that much that you just give them what they want. And because you give them what they want...
LOL.
Because you give them what they want, they're always going to keep kicking up a fuss. It's like... You can't win, basically.
See, this is what we want with the storehouse. The way they had to go in there then, and because it's such a room that you always use, they just got raped. If everyone's using the storehouse for all their wood, they're still...
And we can put soldiers in the storehouse to guard it.
Well, we could just put one round the door.
Yeah, exactly. Have a guard on each door.
We were hoping to have 4 doors, which might be a bit much for guards.
No, because then what we can do after that is we can build a few more houses, get some new citizens in. That'll be great.
Keep this ball rolling, Charon. Get loads of citizens. We're getting financial aid, aren't we?
The problem is North Korea's only ally is China, and even China's got a bit pissed off with them now. So they're going to have to back down to keep China sweet. But no one's actually ever going to do anything like attack them first, because if they do, China will stick up for them.
Yeah.
Because China wants to sort of be in control of that whole sort of region. But it's like, basically, North Korea is at war with South Korea and has been for a long time. Although they haven't really been fighting each other, it's sort of a Cold War in a way. But recently, because all this kicked up, because Kim Jong-un has to sort of assert his power and make sure people respect him and think he's as good as his dad was. So they've been like patrolling the border and like not letting South Koreans into North Korea even if they work there and stuff like this. It's really crazy, hilarious. So if you get a chance, watch the news and keep an eye on what's going on. Because Kim Jong-un is such a bellend. The funny thing is, though, even he probably doesn't realise how laughable he is to the rest of the world, you know what I mean? Because all his yes men are telling him he's great and he's powerful and all this lot, and it's...
Oh no, sir, you are so strong.
It's just a whole country built on lies. And now you see why in Team America, like Kim Jong-il was so ridiculed. Because he's like, you know... He's only powerful whilst he's in North Korea. So outside of North Korea is nothing.
Everything confuses him then.
Yeah. It's a tricky situation to be in because, like, ultimately there's no easy way out for him.
So luckily we've never needed any gift aid with towns because
Derpsville doesn't need aid, man. We're self-sufficient.
Derpsville is now self-sufficient.
Yeah. We've had some tough years.
We're getting the farms up now.
But we're doing very good.
Land.
Actually, I've noticed as well, we're actually getting close to the second town's year.
I know.
So
it's the big old millennium, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's hope Y2K.
Well, it's not the millennium; it'll only be year 2. So,
well, you never know.
But it's a big thing, though. It's a big thing for Derpsville.
We don't know if the calendar changed. What if Y2K happens? All the houses set on fire.
Oh God!
The beds burst into evil badgers.
I think it's unlikely to happen.
Evil badgers totally changed. Start stealing.
Oh, I thought that was Ulrich then. I was like, what the fuck? Where's he going?
So
the road is finished. People are hauling stone right now.
And they're hauling the wheat and flour at the moment.
Shall we leave them doing that, or shall we get them flattening that hill and then let them haul?
That depends, Sharon. Have you got anything else you'd like to share with everyone?
I don't know. I don't think so. Is there something I should... Are you trying to hint that there's something I've forgotten?
No.
Oh, okay then. In that case, no. Let's flatten this hill.
I was going to say, you could tell them about the fact that after watching my Binding of Isaac and having a go yourself, you're now loving Binding of Isaac. That Binding of Isaac.
Well, to be honest, I think I've overdosed on Binding of Isaac a bit. Yeah. I got to Mum, and the Mum fight is just so ridiculously OP, I just can't be arsed again. So...
The weird thing was,
you know,
they should have really left that glitch in. Because even though it was a glitch, right, Mum still spawned monsters, and you still had to kill the monsters while standing in one spot so she couldn't hit you.
The problem with the Mum boss fight is it's such a massive clusterfuck. I can't concentrate on that many things at once. It's too much.
Well, the problem seems to be that you've got to focus just
So,
on mum.
Yeah,
which
my
gets
only
really
sort of
annoying.
hope is to find a decent item that gives me some sort of temporary invincibility. For example, like My Little Unicorn.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. Unless I find an item that's going to give me something like that, I don't think
Even
that's
My Little
chance.
Unicorn's not that good.
Because I
Hourglass
was-
would be better.
I was so
because
powerful and I did fuck all damage.
With
so.
My Little Unicorn, a hand might come out, you might activate it, run at it, and it might go back in.
Yeah.
And then you've lost her until you have to go and find the next piece of her.
I know.
With an Hourglass, her hand has to go back slowly, so you can do massive quantities
I
of
had
damage
slowing
to it.
tears and still it just... Oh, God. I had so much power, Velerious. And I just got so dicked on so quickly. I was just like, oh, what is even the point?
So much power. It feels like me with 2Os too.
It's like I know it's doable, but it's... Oh, it took nearly an hour to get down there, and then it's like, you just get wiped out instantly. Oh, it pissed me off. It pissed me off, so I'm leaving it for a bit now. I'll have to wait until I'm not pissed off with it and then go back to it.
I recently started abusing Fable again.
Yeah, I noticed you've been playing with
I went and bought a bunch of houses, and then because I actually had things to do, I just kind of alt and tabbed out Fable, went and did stuff, came back, and because I'd just been stood there, all the money from the houses had generated for me.
Oh, yeah.
So I ended up with loads and loads of money.
We've got 80 flour.
80.
No chickens. No
Omelettes.
Well, one omelette. Yeah. We do need to start thinking about the meat production soon. Why are people not doing this?
To be honest...
Oh, whoa, there they go. Okay.
Using the road.
Yeah.
To be honest as well, though, I've started noticing that some of the single-player games I want to get through, I just haven't had time. It's like I got Just Cause, and then I've not been able to finish it.
I know. This whole week I haven't had much time, though.
I want to finish the missions in it, though. And like, I just haven't got the time to finish the missions.
I know. This is the problem. It's been a bad few weeks for us time-wise. It really has.
We need an entirety week just off all other things other than single-player games.
Oh, I wish. I've got so much work to do on the channel. If people are still... I don't know if people look at the channel page itself, because I think a lot of people, once you subscribe, you just sort of click on the videos in your activity feed. But I've linked Leah into the channel page, sort of updated the description stuff, updated all the playlist time descriptions. Been over to my single player channel, done the same with that, like updated all that. And I need to get some more videos down on my single player channel. I do. I was noticing that today, but it's like finding. I need a video series that I can do that I can put up there regular.
Well, like I said, I was going to do a playthrough of I was going to finish the playthroughs I was doing, which
why? Is she a soldier? What is she doing there, Rose?
Maybe she's the bread monitor.
But we don't have a bread monitor. Rose Restall.
Oh no, she was just being weird.
Or maybe she was eating but just stood on the barrel.
Maybe.
Okay.
I've completely forgot what I was on
Let's
about.
say, caravan.
Oh.
It's IKEA.
Right.
Right, before we do anything, let's sell first.
He's got quite a lot of stuff, so we might as well sell a load of stuff.
We've got 103 coals.
Yeah, I know. Because all the coal's on the second level, and it's locked off at the moment.
Well, we'll sell the green gel first.
Yeah.
Because we've got fucking so much green gel.
And I think
for
at some
us.
point we brought up the green gel, didn't we, and placed it in barrels?
We did barrel a lot of it up, and the good
Yeah.
thing is the more we sell, the more they'll go into the dungeon to bring it up and put it back in the barrels. So it's
We
a
just
good
got to watch
thing.
out if any of the green gel's on a level that's locked
I've
off.
gone a bit too high there. 39, 20, 30, 80, that will have to do. Is there anything we can sell for 30?
You could sell in just a bit of colour.
We've got that one bit of flint I could sell in.
Oh, that one
Or
bit
a
of flint.
dirt. Let's sell a dirt.
Yeah.
So,
What-
does he have anything interesting to sell us?
Besides some very nice IKEA stuff. This is fireplace.
Bullhead fireplace,
What's that
not
chest?
worth that much money. Just a decorative chest, that's the one that doesn't actually have anything inside
Wow.
it. A bird in a golden cage.
Oh. Quite good.
I don't know what that does. I think it's just a happiness
room
item.
decoration.
Let's not
But,
buy anything
at
off
some
him,
point,
then.
we were on about trying to get quite a few decorative items in people's houses.
But priority is the golden gear and the head crusher. The head crusher. We want to save our cash for that because this now brings us up to about 15 grand for us. Oh my god!
I remember what I was on about now. Anyway,
What were you on about?
I was going to start doing finishing off basically the playthroughs that I started on my channel.
Oh, the elf reached level 50. Did we notice that before? I think we did, didn't we?
But I was going to change it up a bit by doing just some editing on the really boring parts.
On the really boring parts.
Things like, you know, when you're saving and such.
Yeah.
Which, although it's a lot of effort to go through, find every single spot where you've saved and just snip out those 3 seconds, at the end of the day, it's going to save, like, maybe a good 30 seconds on that, bit of time on walking around and such. So, yeah, that's the kind of hope.
Yeah. Well, my single-player channel is still for unedited footage, because I don't have the time to edit that as well as editing for the main channel.
Yeah.
But I haven't put videos up there for ages, but I will be doing when I'll get some time.
I should do some longer videos as well.
Because, yeah, we're trying to do some more sort of edited videos for this channel.
Unfortunately, though, we found that doing edited videos means filming for a very long time for a very little amount of footage.
It does. It
And
certainly does.
if we were to do that on our channel, that would... If I was to do that on my channel, I'd probably get 2 videos a week. Not even that sometimes.
Which is true.
And that'd be single player footage as well.
Exactly. It's
And we're not even talking too long videos, like 10 minutes.
This channel is always the priority.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
This channel will always be the priority.
Yeah, if anyone's wondering which channel to subscribe to, this is the priority channel to subscribe to. And if you want to subscribe to the single player channels as well, then go ahead, by all means. But don't expect them to be as active as this one is.
And obviously, like, if you like any of our single-player stuff and came here and thought, well, what do I do now? You can go back and watch through all our lovely towns and everything that's in a playlist now.
All the towns.
That's all in a playlist, I hope.
Well, it was already in a playlist. All I've done is add in
more like
descriptions for them all.
Because I've noticed some people don't put their things in playlists, and it's so annoying.
Yeah, no, I'm quite good at keeping everything in the playlists.
Well, I am an avid YouTube user, and one of the things that I do enjoy doing is going on YouTube on my phone.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'll tell you, when you go on your phone, right, you can either look through like the last 10 videos someone made,
Yeah.
or go down to their playlists and look through them.
Ah.
So if someone's uploaded a video like their 20th video that was the end of a playlist and they haven't put it in the playlist, you're not going to see that.
I see. So playlists are very important.
It's probably different in like iPads and such like that. But like just for a regular old smartphone, it's just different.
It's like this is
really
this is the other thing as well. It's like I'm so not worried about the number of subscribers as a sort of ongoing thing. I don't see why everyone gets so sort of, oh my god, I need subscribers, because I mean I watch people that I don't subscribe to.
Yeah.
Because basically
I subscribe further down the line.
Yeah, or it's like, for instance, Nilesy. I watch Niles's channel now and again, but I don't subscribe to him because my subscription feed is already so full. I don't want it clogging up with yet more videos.
Yeah.
So I can understand why people wouldn't want to subscribe, but would still pop by and see the videos. I think the most sort of helpful indicator of how much people are enjoying your videos is the thumbs up.
Yeah. Or even just saying...
Or even a comment.
in the comment.
Yeah. Because if I come on and I see comments or thumbs up, I'm like, oh, good, people have been watching the videos. I see someone subscribe to us, I'm like, it doesn't sort of
tell you much about it either.
Exactly, you don't know who they are, why they've subscribed. Like, someone subscribed to us recently called, I think, the Minecraft Guys. And I'm like, they haven't commented on any videos, so chances are they probably don't watch them. They've subscribed in the hope that we'll subscribe to them.
Which seems to be a massive thing on YouTube. If you ever make a channel, you get so many other people just going, hey, sub me and I'll sub you.
So, you know, I don't really worry about the subscription numbers. I mean, it's constantly increasing, and that's enough to keep me happy. I'm much more interested in seeing what people are saying and seeing whether anybody leaves a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Because that's when you know someone's paid attention.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'll watch videos, I watch so many videos on YouTube, and a lot of the time I completely forget to thumbs them up. It's only usually when something happens that's so hilarious that I think, oh god, I must click thumbs up immediately, sort of thing.
See, I'm like that, but I don't do anything. Because I'm usually too kind of self-perceptive over the comments of like, if I'm going to comment, is it just going to offend everyone?
Yeah.
And I am one of those people who does think like that.
This is why I appreciate a thumbs up, because it's like, I know that I forget to do it so many times. So I know that if someone thumbs it up, I know that they've actually
enjoyed it.
You know, they've actually enjoyed it enough for it to click in their brain and for them to go, hey, I'm going to thumbs this up, sort of thing.
And if they thumbed it down, they've just got to a point that was so boring that they thought, right, I'm thumbing this down.
But even that is useful feedback. That is exactly my point. The fact that someone hated it enough to click thumbs down proves that there's something wrong with it.
But then again, you do have some people who just go around doing that all the time.
You get troll people that do it. But if we were to put up a video and you got 50 thumbs down, like, straight away, I'd think, oh, obviously this is a shit video, let's not do this again.
Which is not likely to happen, really.
No, it's not likely to happen.
We're in the back end of YouTube.
We need to let these guys do some hauling. The flour is just... it's so out of control right now, Velerious.
It's in the storeroom, it's out of control.
We'll let them do this, and then we'll just give them some time to do some cleaning up, a bit of housekeeping.
Well,
and that's where we'll call.
Do remember as well that it's all right saying all that, but we got all nicely set up for this, and we actually did forget the timer on this episode. I had to start it like about 4 or 5 minutes afterwards.
Yeah.
So it was quite a while in. So just pointing that out there.
I would estimate we're around about 20-minute mark right now.
Because
I watched you start it, so it's cool. So why? Right, they are still selling to the bloody guy. Also, Pinky Merchant.
He sells pinkies.
Pinky Merchant? That's a bit weird. Maybe that's his race. Maybe he is a pinky.
What's a pinky?
Well, he's Polish, isn't he? That pinky.
That pinky. I was looking as well the other day at some MMORPG.
Yeah.
Because obviously Jade, who everyone's seen on the Dirt Channel before, enjoys MMOs.
Yeah.
And I was looking through one of them, and one of them apparently everyone's kicking up a fuss because there is a naked fairy in it.
Okay.
Now, the reason why everyone is kicking up a fuss is the naked fairy is not fairy size, but is child size.
Oh,
so there is a naked child in this game. And I was like, I'm not going near this MMO.
I take it it's foreign.
It might have been something like really rubbish, because I know that it was Scarlet Blade that she wanted me to play, which, even throwing the name out there, it could mean anything.
Is it anime based? Is it Japanese basically?
No,
where this sort of thing is quite common.
It's like EverQuest and things like that. You know, the more kind of open world, massive multiplayer online things that are like Neverwinter.
Oh yeah.
Because one of them as well, I found a list of like the top 10 best communities for MMOs and the top 10 worst. Although I can't even remember any of them.
Wow, okay, so that was great.
I do remember the best community, in his opinion, was WoW.
Well, that's a fucking surprise.
He said this community is not best because of the fact of how nice they are or anything like that, but it's realistic. He said, in the real life game, you will find crime, you will find muggings and everything, but it's all very realistically done.
Where is Althalos going?
He's off for a stroll through the apple and pear patch.
He's up to something, Velerious. I don't trust this Althalos. What is he doing?
Does he see a green slime eaten by a carnivorous plant miles away?
Yeah, selling an item to Caravan.
So he was going.
So he was going to the dungeon. So much for the fucking road. Then he's just walked.
Wow.
Around. Oh my god.
This is what I said though. I think my plan would have worked.
What the actual fuck?
My plan of just making everyone a soldier, getting every soldier march in front of the ghost room, and then just sending them all.
I haven't even looked at the ghost room to see if anyone's been down there
Have a look.
recently.
Could be 600 boots of haste.
The elf could be down there now kicking ass.
No, just more of them.
Is
there anything on the floor in there that we want to watch out for not buying or anything?
No, to be honest with you.
There's some green.
Besides, it's all locked, so nobody can get down there.
It's not though, because they can get down there.
Oh yeah, they can. Yeah, sorry, they can get down.
Go and look
to
in the ghost room because I think we've got an ite in there, and we want to make sure not to put that in the storehouse. Both the ites don't put in the storehouse, and no bones in the storehouse because they will come down.
Well, we haven't got bones stored anyway.
I know, but when we get the big storehouse up and running, these are the 3 items we don't want unless we go down there and just clear out the ghosts, which would be easier.
Yeah, they might start hauling goblin ass a bit. Although, to be honest, we've got that much work to keep them busy, they shouldn't end up hauling.
I mean, you were meant to be hauling now, but you're telling them to get more.
We needed the harvest. We need to do the harvest.
How much flour do we have and bread?
Yeah, but look how quick it gets eaten up sometimes.
29, 69
So we've
flour.
lost 10 just since we were speaking about it.
But we've still got 29 bread. We're not ever going to use that one piece that's in the way of the road. This is why they won't use the road, because there's one piece of road missing. They're just picky little fuckers.
They will use the road. No, they won't. They won't use the road.
That guy's using
fucking waste of time.
He was walking down to the dungeon with Oh, this guy's actually
still selling some slime to this guy.
Good God, that's taking a while. See, this is why we needed the storehouse.
Yeah.
But, like, even if we have a bone merchant come down, we can't sell the bones to him because the ghosts are next to the bones.
Okay, let's call it there then, Velerious, and we'll see you next time.